Hello, ghouls and goblins. Nick here. Hope everyone's doing well today. I am back with another book review. Today we'll be talking about an indie author, also my friend, Dustin Hendrix. His second book, Creeptales. Welcome to Camp Vampire. It has been about a year since I read the first Creeptales book and did a review and got to know Mr. Creeptales, Dustin Hendrix. So I was very excited hearing the news of book 2. Excited to report back I did enjoy it. And of course, I will get into a little bit of the book. Don't want to give too much away. Don't want to spoil any spoilers for an indie author, but like always, we'll go ahead and start with the cover. Starting off, I love the purple border page, my favorite color. Goes great with the green Creeptales logo there. Of course, love the shadow of the logo. Very cool. The cover art is by Liz Young. I quite love her vampire here next to this cabin. It feels very quaint. I kind of wish I was there roasting marshmallows with the vampire creature. I think that he would be cool with me. On the back, we do have a different perspective of the back creature, which is really cool. Looking out on top of a cabin there at some campers having s'mores. So, very, very nice. I love the tongue sticking out there of the vampire creature. When you get to them in the book, it makes a lot of sense with the tongue, which is pretty chilling, I will say. But yeah, I love it, and I love the title is obviously a nod to Welcome to Camp Nightmare, the Goosebump book. So yeah, very, very cool. All right, going into the actual book. I know that Dustin has worked on this for a little while now, wanting to get it nice and good. It's been a year pretty much since the first Creeptales book, so appreciate that he took his time with it. So it's very cool watching him progress in that regard, and since the first Creeptale book. The main character Hannah, I quite enjoy her. I love how she's very knowledgeable of biology. She has a friend named Rachel. I quite like the dynamic between them and how they pal around. And I quite like Rachel in the second book, how she sort of handles the vampire creatures. Some of the other characters that I like is a counselor named Mary. She's perhaps my favorite character. I thought she was very cool, her character. The counselor, there's a counselor guy, of course, for the boys' camp, and there's Mary, and then there's another lady counselor there. The guy counselor is pretty funny. I liked his character a lot. I think with camp books, there's so much you can do with the setting. I think that Dustin really utilized all the opportunities in the camp setting with abandoned cabin and noises in the woods. Very interesting take on a camp book. I kind of like how sort of the history of the camp, and it builds this great kind of suspense till the end when it all kind of comes together and all is revealed. Book is, I consider it, I guess, two halves. First half, we are introduced to the characters, get a feel for them, and just some of the spookiness that happens at the camp. And of course, the second half, we get more of the action, and or the end of the book, more of the action. I think it pays off really well. We encounter sort of our main fanged antagonists. So I really enjoyed the book. I think it does great. It is a great homage to Goosebump book, The humor is fantastic. I love how it was very silly in parts. Of course, it did take very dark turns, which is a nice juxtaposition as we go later into the book. And just the story builds up very nice, and sort of the lore. And there's, of course, the foreshadowing with some of the characters. Enjoyed it. Thank you, Mr. Creeptales, for the second book here. And it was a pleasure to finally read it. And I'm very excited to read the next book, Beware the Dentist Chair. So, and as always, if anyone has read this book, what did you think of it? If you haven't, check it out. His books are available on Amazon. You can also DM him to get signed copies if you like. Thanks a lot, everyone. I will see you in the next review. Bye-bye.